the YouTube world, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. Typically, this channel is auto-related, but realistically, if it has an engine, I'm into it. One being boats. And that boat right there, I bought 13 months ago down in Florida. I flew down during COVID with my wife, picked it up. It's a long story, and it's been a nightmare over and over and over. And when you don't think it can get worse, it gets worse. The border of South Carolina, we've been driving 12 hours straight. Just to put it in perspective, this is how much water got in the boat since last night. A blowout, and look at the thing, four-way lug wrench. You can never be too cautious. Let me right there, absolute champ. Saga continues if you. These are really hot. It's gonna cost $38,000. For the first time ever, I'm getting to see my boat floating in the water. Not only that, today we get to hear it run and hopefully drive it. So we're gonna take it out for a test run out in the water. This is Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire at Melvin Village Marina, which I give a special thanks to because they're the ones that made the miracles happen. This boat has been an absolute nightmare and my dream has come true thanks to Melvin Village Marina. Today, we're gonna check this boat out. Let's get going. Hey, look at my background. Everything is amazing today for so many reasons. One being this boat right here. This has been an absolute nightmare for 13 months. And not only do I have good news, but it's floating. I've never actually seen it floating in the water. I have never seen my boat floating in the water. I've seen pictures of it underwater. I've seen pictures of it not running. I've seen pictures of it in really, really rough shape. And I've had phone calls with really, really bad news. Well, I almost gave up on it at the end of last fall, right before winter. Nobody had time to work on it. Nobody wanted to work on it, and nobody could even source the engines for this boat. Now, a lot of people had said to me, Craig, just get a used car engine. Craig, LS swap it. Craig, 1JZ, come on, let's see it. Well, those would be amazing videos. If I could put an LS1 in that boat, yes, it would be really, really cool. There's a lot of reasons you can't, which I'm going to explain in this video. So at the end of the season, when I was really just fed up with this boat, I was really tired of this boat, I had pretty much given up all hope. I came and picked it up and it was in rougher shape than when I dropped it off at the marina. So just out of frustration, and I was caught on camera at the same time, I walked into my boat with camera on and I saw engine pieces and took the manifolds off, they took the intake off, they took the heads off, and I just was so disappointed with the marina. They took it all apart and just left it all here. And my first reaction was to call them out, which I don't like to do. I don't like to call anybody out. I love to call people out when they do a good job. And I said, oh man, I don't normally call people out, but Melvin Village Marina. I was disappointed, but people are busy and it was really difficult to find what they needed for this boat, so it kind of just got passed on. Well, some of you guys had watched the video and left some negative reviews, and word got to Melvin Village Marina, and they called me and said, Craig, listen, we are so sorry. Let's make this happen. Let's get this running. We can do it. We can figure it out. Something's got to be done. I'm so sorry the way it was handled. Let's make this happen. So I said, yeah, let's definitely make this happen. The only problem is I just sold the boat. I took a huge loss on it. I took a $10,000 loss on that boat, and I sold it. But he said, well, we want to make it right. We want to help you out. I'm sorry it was handled that way. Are you sure? Is it gone? And I said, well, it's not gone. So I called the buyer. He wanted $500 to cancel the sale. Fine with me. I hauled the boat up here. Another road trip with the fam. I swear this boat is cursed. Here I am on the side of the highway once again because the fender has officially broken off and bounced off. 1 week later, again, 1 week turnaround, that boat is supposedly running and in really great shape now. So we're gonna go check it out, take it for a test run, and find out what's happening. So, sounds good.
What engine is in it?
5.7 GIC. Basically, you can't get this engine. It was just made for marine production.
So when I took a video and said it's a 5.7 GM block,
Yep.
I probably got 100 emails saying just take, first of all, LS1 swap it. Grab a 5.7 from a junkyard. Cast iron block, cast iron heads in these?
Yep.
And they rev at higher RPMs than a regular end?
Yeah, they usually have different cams and cranks in them.
Different cams and cranks, so they have marine grade internals.
Yep. Basically, Volvo would buy that engine from General Motors, and then they would do what's called marinizing it.
Isn't it mainly because they have to rev like a boat? You can rev it all day long at 5,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Where in a car, you
They're meant
right.
for sustained higher RPMs because, you know, a boat cruising speed is 3,500 RPM.
Yeah.
That's what you do, and you can run them at 5,000 all day.
And specifically to this engine, the difficulty finding this was that it's a 5.7 catalyst, meaning it has catalytic converters, and they changed to the 5.3.
327.
So these weren't produced for very long.
A few years. And the problem is the ECM on this is looking for the cats, basically.
Okay. All right.
So if you take it out, you take away all the O2 sensors and stuff like that, the computer goes a little bit crazy because it's going, where are my catalytic converters that I'm supposed to have? Great motor. The catalytic converters and everything were made by Volvo Penta for marine applications. Basically what we ended up doing was taking pretty much 3 different engines to build this.
So can I ask your honest opinion?
Yep.
For me driving this thing, is it safe enough for me to keep my family, or would you say get rid of it?
There's nothing wrong with it.
So I could keep this and enjoy it?
Yeah.
Because up to this point, I haven't felt that way at all.
No, I mean, if you're going to have a problem with the engine, it's going to be in the next 10 hours. And it's because basically it got built.
Great news. I am so thrilled that my boat runs. Now, the question is, multiple questions. I have a beautiful minivan of boats, Hurricane, with the Yamaha aboard that's super reliable, and I just did timing belt and all seals and gaskets, and we love it. And it's time for an upgrade. Do we upgrade and keep the Four Winds, or do we keep the Hurricane because it's Old Faithful? It's time for an upgrade. My kids want to start wakeboarding and tubing, and that boat's going to do it. The problem is the trailer is an absolute death trap, and that's not my words. It's previous videos telling me that. And the gentleman that helped me from Melvin Village Marina told me verbatim that this trailer is an absolute death trap. You need a new trailer. So I responded and said, Matt, do you have any trailers? And said, no, there are no trailers. There are no boats. There's nothing. Everybody's buying everything. 1 week later, I come test the boat out. Guess what they have on consignment? One of their customers that keeps their boat here that has literally never used their Four Winds trailer, a 2019 Four Winds trailer from my boat, they have it on consignment. So here's our old trailer, the one that looks like it's going to break without a boat on it. And up there is our new trailer with our great running new engine boat. Super excited. 3,500 bucks. I bought it for $3,000. I have pretty much a brand new trailer. So no more accidents, no more scary things happening, no more blown tires, no more broken fenders. I have a beautiful running boat with a 2019 trailer to go right underneath it that I can haul it around now. You guys turned it around.
Hey, no
Made like a terrible story into a positive, so thank you so much.
No problem. I hope you guys have fun with it. And it's a nice boat.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, take it easy.
See you later, Matt. And now we have to go wait for some sun. We can go have a good time.
Yep.
For now, see you later. So the getaway was kind of a bust this year, but we made the best of it. Here is our eating arrangements.
Wanna see